Hi seniors, in this video I am going to walk you through how to request your transcript after you've applied to college and request a letter of recommendation if needed from a staff member. Once you're logged into your Zello, you are going to go under Goals and Plans to College Planning. In college planning, you will see the opportunity to track lots of different things throughout this year. The first one is your college applications. You can also track any scholarships that you are applying for, and then down below is some useful links for financial aid and scholarships. But right now we're going to look at the college application tab. Right now there are no applications in your application tracker. So you're going to create your first application. You are going to use the search and type in the name of the college. Now this might be a little tricky. For example, let's look for the University of Minnesota. Nothing is found. So then I know I might need to type in all of Minnesota. And there things start to populate. So there's Rochester, Crookston, Duluth, Morris, so on and so on. So let's say I applied to the University of Minnesota Twin Cities. I am going to select that campus and do next. And then this part is also important. It is going to let Ms. Mathowitz know what type of application you have done for admissions. And so remember, rolling admissions, there is no set deadline. It just keeps rolling on by. You can apply whenever. Most of our applications are rolling or regular decision. A lot of private colleges will have an early action deadline date. And what that means is you can get your application in by their early action deadline. And you might be in the running for some scholarships because you did it early. But the main part is you will get an admission decision back more quickly than if you did rolling or their regular decision. So not a huge difference between any of them. If you accidentally put the wrong one or something, that's okay. But let's just say we're going to do the U of M Twin Cities early action because we know that their application deadline for early action is November 1st. So fill in the application deadline. If you can't find that, put December 1st for your applications, like a St. Cloud or a Mankato or Winona, some of those with rolling admissions. But it is important, if it's an early action one, to put in that deadline so we can get your transcript set in time. Okay, so University of Minnesota Twin Cities, early action, my application deadline is November 1st. I'm going to create that application. So now it is on here, all the information, and then here's the checklist. So you have done your application, you have submitted it to the university or college, and now it is sitting there and it's incomplete. What it is missing is the remaining information that Washington will send for you. One of those is your transcript. We can send your ACT score if you want. Now remember, many colleges, because of COVID, are going test optional. So if you're not extremely happy with your score that you got on the ACT, haven't been able to take another one because there is no test offerings for ACT lately, then you can tell us that you don't want your test score sent, or you do if you're super happy with your score. So you would go ahead and with transcript, you need to request that. And so then it will say that your high school transcript has been requested. And so then your school counselor, Ms. Mathowitz, will get the reminder and she will go in and send that. This is all you can see. Once it has been sent, it will change on your end. For ACT scores, you can also add that you want them. Actually, I don't think the U of M's taking any of them. So we can add a due date. We'll just put November 1st just in case. Okay, so we'll put that. Okay, and then Everything has been saved. Success, you've added a due date for ACT, you've requested your transcript. Everything is good and you can close out of this screen. If you accidentally put the wrong college, you can delete the entire application by deleting the application. It will make sure that you want to do that and you can delete your application. Okay. Now let's say that you have an application and part of it is a teacher letter of recommendation. Let's say we applied to Augsburg College. We start to type it, there it is, that's the one. Our admission decision, we'll do regular decision. We'll say December 1st. We'll add that application. We'll request the transcript. Now, Augsburg will take letters of recommendations. And so this is where and how this year you will contact the teachers to write letters for you. Now you will go into the next part, recommendation letters. You will request that and you will type in the name of the staff member that you would like to have write a letter of recommendation for you. You would need to know their name and their full email address. Okay, so now here is where you write to the teacher. Please type a note to the staff member asking them politely to write you a letter of recommendation. Please make sure that you are giving them 2 to 3 weeks to write the letter as well, because if you emailed me and your due date is tomorrow and you wanted me to write you a letter today, chances are I wouldn't write you a very well written letter that wouldn't help your chances to get into Augsburg. So don't know how to write an email? Over here there is some information that says kind of how to ask the teacher for an email, make sure, or for a letter of recommendation. So make sure that you are saying where you're applying, maybe attach your resume, why you're applying to that college. There's a whole bunch over here to kind of help you form that email to that teacher. And then you can attach your resume in here as well. So once you have that in there, hi, da 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 da, okay. You need to, it won't let you do it unless you have over 100 characters. So once we have written a nice email to that teacher, you can go ahead and send that. And the request will go to the teacher's inbox. Other things in here, you can upload your personal essay. A lot of times you can just put a little due date in there as a reminder. If you get a call back and they need an interview from you, you can mark that. So this is really your application tracker. Everything with your college applications is here in Naviance. Again, if you have questions as you're doing this, pop into one of our College 101 sessions. Reach out to Ms. Mathewitz, Ms. Vestrom, or Ms. Schmitz. We are here to help you.